Today my computer decided to hate me justice. I don't know why. Why did my computer hate me? Anyway, hi Justice, it's Friday. I'm actually trying not to. I know battery low, it's being mean. Anyway, I'm gonna get a couple people looking at me weird because I'm recording in the great room today. Normally I'm in a class at this point, but my class decided to get out a little early. Well, okay, my class didn't decide to get out early. We just really didn't have anything to talk about within my group because three of my five people weren't here today. So, Rachel and I discussed a couple things, and then we decided, we're gonna get out of here. So I'm upstairs instead of downstairs because the class that I have doesn't get out until 12 o'clock. Or technically 11:50, and I believe that there's supposed to be a class that's going to be happening downstairs now. So for the rest of the year, I'm going to be probably upstairs instead of downstairs. Anyway, check out the view. It's so pretty outside. It's actually closer to, springtime than it was a few weeks ago. We don't have a random snowstorm going on, and I'm going to quickly try and log into my computer because my computer decided to crash on me. Anyway, now that I'm logged into my computer, today I wanted to talk about something simple, and it's actually going to have your word of the week. Your word of the week for this week is Target, because this week Target decided to announce that they were going to allow anybody who is transgender to go into whatever bathroom that they want. Now, of course, the nuclear family, I don't remember what the family's association is, but some family association decided to tell Target that they're doing the wrong thing. And I wanted to talk about that because I felt like that's kind of rude. I mean, honestly speaking, I'd feel much more comfortable having a transgendered man who looks like a woman in the bathroom versus that of a transgendered woman who is a man who is walking into our bathroom. Partially because, honestly speaking, seeing anybody who looks like a dude in a women's restroom can kind of get a little disconcerting and things like that. But besides that, I also just find it to be a little degrading to people who are transgender, who are in that kind of transitions phase. I find it to be rude to them to not be able to allow them to go into the restroom of their choice. Now, I understand why some people are upset about it, but at the same time, I don't think that it is really something that needs to be made into that big of a fuss. There are 5 million other things that we could be worrying about within our country right this instant that doesn't involve transgenders and how they interact with our society that are far more important. Like, honestly speaking, I don't really fully understand why so many people get so out of shape about it. Anyway, that was my first part of this video. The second part is that Team Valenstorm, which is something that One Vlog Apart is technically under, has decided to get a Patreon. Josh and I discussed it a couple weeks ago, and we decided recently to set it up. Now, we are still a very small channel, and more likely than not, we won't really get that much money. The only person who's donated so far is you, and I still kind of sort of hate you a little bit for it, but it's okay. But the basic thing is that with having this, it should help us as we continue to grow, continue to buy new equipment and things like that. So that way, when we're recording, we're not using our phones anymore. We'll be using a legitimate camcorder and things like that. We slowly want to kind of update and work towards better improving the quality of our videos throughout the next few years. The link to the Patreon will be linked in the description. Nobody has to actually do it if they don't want to. We do have some perks that we've added into it, and this is all from the Team Valenstorm concept and less on my art side. So, like, people who spend $10 a month will probably end up getting, like, little wallpapers that I draw every month or something like that. Or, like, they get little icons for Facebook, YouTube, that kind of stuff if they want that. Slowly, we want to eventually work it up to where the group, that our team as a whole is a recognized name and things like that. What I really want to do eventually, if we get enough money from Patreon, is to start doing a shirt shop, kind of like what Steven and Mal have and Markiplier and all the bigger YouTubers do. Mostly because that stuff is always really fun and it's really cool to have that kind of merchandise. Not to mention there are some jokes that kind of exude throughout certain LPs as time goes on. And it's only fair that we kind of get onto that a little bit. Obviously, we aren't looking to do that right this instant, but our end goal is to get to the point where Team Valenstorm, if we really wanted to, could potentially fund itself. So that way Josh and I aren't using our own personal money into it. So that way, when we do one blog apart videos, I can go through and edit things and start doing informational things, kind of like what Josh does with Pure Speech, that I don't have to rely on you to edit. And there's also things that I want to do slowly with the channel that could potentially, make it a much more clean looking kind of aspect to it. Her skirt words, what was that sentence that I just said? I want to make Team Balanstorm look clean, crisp, and professional. That's what I eventually want to lead up to. Anyway, that is all I have for this week. I've already told you your word of the week. I know that you're going to be out of town, so I've already told you your word of the week personally on Discord, because we switched over from Discord to Skype, from Skype to Discord, because Skype has been really mean to us with calls recently. And with that, I hope that you enjoy yourself. Finals are right around the corner for both of us. I'm getting kind of antsy a little bit. Got 2 weeks left of school, and I have a test in 2 classes on Thursday. Not this Thursday, but that's already passed, but the next Thursday, and just finals in general have me kind of spooked. Anyway, with that, I will leave you off here, and I hope you have a good week. I'll see you on Monday.